20 years ago, if someone told you a car would drive itself, you'd laugh at them. 10 years ago, if someone said a robot would perform surgery, you'd think they were crazy. 5 years ago, if someone told you artificial intelligence would write essays and create art, you'd say impossible. Yet, here we are. Cars drive themselves on highways. Robots perform surgeries with precision no human hand can match. The world automated while most people weren't paying attention. And trading is no different. The question isn't whether automation is coming to your trading. It's already here. The question is whether you'll keep fighting robots with your bare hands or finally join the right side of history. Look around you. Automation is everywhere. Your phone unlocks with your face. Your email filters spam automatically. Your music app knows what song you want to hear next. Planes fly themselves for most of the journey. Warehouses run with robots picking and packing orders. Factories produce cars with machines doing work that thousands of humans used to do. This isn't the future. This is right now. And there's a reason every industry is moving this direction. Machines don't get tired. Machines don't get emotional. Machines don't make mistakes because they're angry or scared or distracted. Machines just execute. Over and over again. Perfectly consistent. Every single time. Now think about your trading. Think about the last time you moved your stop loss because you couldn't handle the pain of watching the price go against you. Think about the last time you closed a winner early because you were scared it would reverse. Think about the last time you took a revenge trade after a loss, trying to make your money back immediately. Think about the last time you froze and couldn't click the button even though your setup was right there. Think about the last time you doubled your position size because you felt confident and then watched it blow up in your face. All of these mistakes have one thing in common: emotion, every single one. Your strategy might be fine, your analysis might be correct, but your emotions keep sabotaging your execution. This is the problem automation solves. A bot doesn't feel fear. When the price goes against the position, the bot doesn't panic. It doesn't start sweating. It doesn't think about the bills it has to pay or the money it's losing. It simply follows the rules. If the rules say hold until stop loss, it holds until stop loss. No drama, no internal debate, no sleepless nights replaying the trade in its head. A bot doesn't feel greed. When a trade is winning, the bot doesn't start dreaming about bigger profits. It doesn't move the target further, hoping for more. It doesn't think this one is special, I should let it run forever. It hits the target and closes. Done. Next trade. No attachment, no fantasy, no disappointment when the market reverses after it exits. A bot doesn't revenge trade. After a loss, the bot doesn't feel that burning need to make it back immediately. It doesn't jump into the next trade with double size. It doesn't abandon its strategy because it's angry. It just takes the next valid setup whenever it appears. Could be 5 minutes later, could be 5 hours later. The bot doesn't care. It has no ego to protect. It has no pride that got hurt. It just waits and executes. A bot doesn't hesitate. When the setup appears, the bot enters. Instantly. No second guessing. No. What if this one fails? No, let me wait for one more confirmation. The rules are met. The trade is taken. That's it. How many perfect setups have you watched pass by because you couldn't pull the trigger? How many times did you see the exact entry you were waiting for and then watched price run without you because you hesitated for 3 seconds too long? The bot doesn't have this problem. The bot doesn't know what hesitation is. A bot doesn't get tired. At 9 a.m., your mind is sharp. By 2 p.m., you're fatigued. A bot doesn't get distracted. Your phone buzzes. Someone knocks on your door. Your kid needs something. You glance away for 30 seconds and miss your entry. Or worse, you're in a trade and you get distracted and miss your exit. Life happens. Distractions are constant. But a bot doesn't check social media. A bot doesn't get interrupted by family. A bot doesn't zone out thinking about problems at work. It watches the market with perfect attention every single second. A bot doesn't get overconfident. After 3 winners in a row, you start feeling like you can't lose. You start taking trades that aren't quite right because you're on a hot streak. You start sizing up because you feel invincible. Then the market humbles you and takes back everything you made, plus more. The bot doesn't experience winning streaks emotionally. 3 wins is just data. It doesn't change anything about the next trade. Same rules, same size, same discipline. No ego inflation, no crash back to reality. A bot doesn't get scared after a losing streak. After 4 losses in a row, you start doubting everything. Is my strategy broken? Should I stop trading today? Maybe I should skip this next setup even though it's valid. Your confidence is shattered. You're trading scared. You're hesitating on good entries. You're cutting winners early because you're desperate to lock in something positive. The bot doesn't experience losing streaks emotionally either. 4 losses is just data. The next valid setup gets taken with full conviction. No trauma, no baggage, no psychological damage carrying over. Think about what this means. Every emotional mistake you've ever made in trading gets eliminated. Not reduced, eliminated. The bot doesn't have bad days emotionally. It doesn't have bad weeks mentally. It doesn't go on tilt. It doesn't need a break to clear its head. It doesn't need therapy to deal with the stress. It just runs day after day, week after week, executing your edge with mechanical precision that no human can match. But here's what nobody tells you about automation. A bot is only as good as the strategy you give it. You can't automate garbage and expect gold. If your strategy doesn't have real edge, the bot will just lose money faster and more consistently than you ever could manually. So before you automate anything, you need to do the work first. Start with a winning strategy, not a strategy you think works, not a strategy that worked twice last week. A strategy with real edge. That means clear rules, specific entries, specific exits, defined risk, no gray areas. No, maybe I'll take this one. The bot needs black and white instructions. If your strategy has any part where you say it depends or I just feel it, you're not ready to automate. Then backtest it properly, not on 2 weeks of data, not on a random sample that makes your equity curve look pretty. Real backtesting on years of historical data, different market conditions, trending markets, choppy markets, high volatility, low volatility. You need to see how your strategy performs across all environments. If it only works in one condition, you don't have an edge. You have luck waiting to run out. After backtesting comes forward testing. Paper trade it. Let it run in real time without real money. See if the results match what the backtest showed. This is where most strategies fall apart. They look amazing on historical data, but crumble in live conditions. Better to find out with fake money than real money. Once you've proven the edge exists, then you automate. And even then, the work doesn't stop. Markets change. Conditions shift. Participants evolve. What worked last year might decay this year. Edge decay is real, and it kills bots that nobody is watching. You need to monitor performance, track metrics, compare live results to back-tested expectations. When things start drifting, you investigate, you adjust, you refine. Automation doesn't mean set it and forget it. It means the bot handles execution while you handle strategy maintenance. You can keep doing it the old way, trading manually, fighting your psychology every day, making the same emotional mistakes over and over. Or you can adapt. Find your edge, prove it works. Let a machine execute it. Focus your energy on strategy and improvement instead of battling your own brain.